President Uhuru Kenyatta on Saturday, June 29, exhorted students across the country to remain focused and excel in their studies and extracurricular activities in order to adequately prepare for future challenges. Speaking during the Westland Sub-County Ball Games Championships at State House Girls, President Kenyatta said the country belongs to the young generation, hence the need for youth to prepare for positive leadership. In Kenya again, President Uhuru Kenyatta has urged Kenyans to strongly uphold religious values and seek God's guidance in order to succeed in their endeavors. Addressing the congregation yesterday after attending a church service at Jesus Winner Church at Ruyanzumbu, President Kenyatta said Kenya is a God-fearing nation and will not endorse immorality. To the Republic of Ghana, Cabinet has approved the merger of Ghana Water Company Limited and Ghana Urban Water Limited to now perform as a single entity in the coming years. This was made public by the Minister for Information and Media Relations, Mahama Ayariga. Cabinet has also proposed that the two companies enter into internal performance agreements that would empower them to deliver on their mandate. In Zambia, lawyers representing former Republican President Rupia Banda are pondering on the next action to take after government agencies refuse to release his passport to enable him travel to Tanzania for a 4-day meeting. In the meantime, Banda's team of lawyers are currently discussing the way forward following Banda's failure to secure the document despite a court ruling in his favor. In Zambia again, former United States President George Bush has praised the government for being proactive in fighting cervical cancer in the country. Meanwhile, former United States First Lady Laura Bush has encouraged women in the country to go for early cervical cancer screening. Speaking to journalists yesterday at Mosi Otunia Clinic, Bush said the Patriotic Front's PF positive response to the fight against cervical cancer was very commendable. In Liberia, President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf has temporarily ordered the suspension of the operations of the Bureau of Vital Statistics at the Ministry of Health and Social Welfare for a 1-month period and has directed the Ministry of Justice to constitute a special investigative committee to probe the Bureau's issuance of birth certificates. In the meantime, the issuance of birth certificates is also suspended for the same period with immediate effect. Equatorial Guinea, the President of the Republic of Niger, Mahamadou Issoufou, who was on an official visit in Equatorial Guinea since June 25th at the invitation of his counterpart, His Excellency Obiangema Mbazogo, returned last Thursday to Niamey, the capital of Niger. South Sudan, about 25 South Sudanese diplomats are set to benefit from a 21-day diplomacy training workshop in China. This information was made public by the Undersecretary in the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and International Cooperation, Ambassador Charles Maniang de Awol. As per the Memorandum of Understanding, Ambassador Wall said the Chinese government has promised to provide humanitarian relief items such as mosquito nets, blankets, solar equipment, among others, to support the most vulnerable people in the country. President Uhuru Kenyatta has said his government will continue to work closely with Burundi and other countries in promoting peace and security in the region, and especially in Somalia. Observing that troops from Burundi are part of the AMISOM force in Somalia, President Kenyatta stressed the need for African countries to work together in surmounting the challenges facing them. In Kenya again, President Uhuru Kenyatta last night jetted back into the country from Bujumbura, Burundi, where he joined other heads of state and government and other invited dignitaries during the country's 51st independence celebrations. On arrival, the president was received by Deputy President William Ruto. Moving over to Rwanda, the official webpage reveals that Rwanda's First Lady Janet Kagame has called on the youth to take advantage of the available opportunities the country has afforded them to advance themselves and build the nation. She made these remarks while addressing hundreds of youths who gathered at Serena Hotel for the closing of the Youth Connect Dialogue, a platform that brings together young people to address dimensions